fuck! Oops. Whatever. Hello guys, welcome back. Today we're unboxing the X-Way. You know, the X-Way delivered today, but I was so busy at work, I didn't have time like opening it, and I was so tired. You know, I just wanted to sleep. But the moment I got into bed, which is like 20 minutes ago, I was like, fuck it, I want to go ride. So here we are. Anyway, so I got my gloves on. First, we're gonna lift the wheel up. Okay, we're not gonna lift the wheel up. Oh my god. Okay, let's try it this way instead. I should have went to bed. All right, so for those of you guys who haven't had experience, you know, opening up a big wheel, here's a tip, okay? So the first thing you want to do is you want to cut from the bottom, because the wheel is heavy, and you know, if you're like me and you don't want to throw your back, you know, pulling the wheel out of the box, the easier way is just to unboxing the wheel from below, okay? You want to keep all the flaps open, and then we're gonna bring the box back. Time out. So, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Come on now. Woo. That's a beauty. Okay, so first off, XT90 cable. Look at this. This is an XT90 connection to the charging cable. This is interesting because this means I can plug it into my adjustable charger. So this is really nice because, you know, you can actually reuse this cable for your adjustable charger, so you don't have to actually pay out of pocket for one if you know, don't have this adapter. They have a big hex key here. They have a black wrench thing. This is for adjusting the preload on the shocks, and we have a set of E-Wheels wrist guards. Oh, I forgot to mention, I bought this wheel from E-Wheels. This is out of pockets. You know, this is not like a demo wheel or anything like that. So everything I'm about to say in this video is my personal opinions, as always. I'm liking the packaging because it's very modular, just very easy to remove. And I also like that they actually put the charger at the bottom now, you know, because this is actually safer than how they used to do it. In the past with other wheels, the charger used to sit on the top of the box like this. And as you can imagine, you know, the box get like tossed around. The charger don't have much protection to it, but this is a different brand of charger. So this is the GT Pro Plus charger, also the ET Max charger, and this is the X-Way charger. You can see that they really slimmed down the size. You know, the length of these is still the same, but the width of these, you can see side by side, you know, this one is also lighter than this one. All right, so let's get this baby out. Oh, the bag now actually opens the other way now. In the past, this plastic bag that you see here, the Begode usually like just put them down like this, you know, so it covers from the top down. Now they're putting it like bottom up to make the wheel a lot more easier to unbox. All right, so first let me just rotate the wheel your way so that you can see it. And then we'll do a walkthrough on this wheel first before I take it out of the box and I set it up. All right, so first off, you can see same headlight as the Bliss. Oh, what is this? Is this a USB port? Hold on, let me try to pour this out. Oh, it's a USB port, look. Okay, on the side of the wheel too. Very smart from them. So, and this is the charge port. Rubber flap. I'm not happy with rubber flap. I would like to see something like, you know, like my Falcon here, where it's like it's an actual cap that you thread into the charge ports. My experience is that these rubber flaps, they just kind of fell out eventually. Why is it a Kenda? Okay, I was a little surprised here because E-Wheels told me that, you know, that these wheels will come with CST 186, which is like a different type of knobby tire. But I guess they come with stock on the Kenda now. All right, so let's see from the seat. Okay, so let's take a look at the seat. This is interesting. It is Velcro down. the coil here have like a light blue color instead of like a black color, which is interesting. Hold on. So there's no additional coil. Interesting. So there's only one coil with the X-Way. Okay, and then you also have the same screen as the like the ET Max, the Falcon. This is a very popular screen that Begode has been using. Okay, so let's see here. This is some glossy materials. You can see it's plastic. Okay. Okay, so this part here on the ET Max used to be just like a piece of metal, but I guess they went for plastic to shave off some weights. And let me take a look at the pedals. Same pedals at the Begode Bliss. This is a lot flatter though. You can see just like this pedal is a lot flatter. With the Bliss, it's like a little angle up like this. I like these pedals. They are very grippy. You have similar mud guard to the Bliss. Plastic kickstand. These are plastic. I'm kind of on the fence about plastic kickstands. You never know how well these are gonna hold in the crash. But you do have like a metal part in the center here to store everything up. There's also a calf saver here. Very thoughtful. You're on the Bliss and on the ET Max, there's just nothing here, and so you're kind of just pressing against plastic. The top panel is still plastic, which is like, I'm not very happy about this, but it's okay. And you see that the stock pads are already pre-installed out of the box. Again, just another move from Begode to make the wheel more ride ready and just make it a little bit more thoughtful. Oh, I do want to take a look at the pedal hanger. So you can see that they're also adjustable. I can bring the pedal hanger higher, or no, this is the lowest, I think. Yeah, this is like lowest and then highest. All right, so lift with your back. Always lift with your back. Wow. Let me try again. This is light. Wow. Okay, where's the power button? Okay, so one pet peeve right now is that I have to, like put my finger a little in to, access the power buttons and the lift button. And also I feel like these buttons are a little squishy. They're not firm like how the ET Max or the Bliss used to be. Yeah, I'm having a hard time because these buttons are actually a little like squishy. Let me get on it. Let me see how it feels. Ooh, these pads are tight. But whatever. Yes. What's this? Yeah, that's a lot of sag. So I forgot to mention the X-Way suspensions is adjustable in terms of like hardness. So you can use like these two hex bolts here and just kind of adjust it to make it harder or softer. It's currently at the softest setting, so that's probably why. All right, so to hell with it. Let's take the wheel outside. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay guys, so I just took the X-Way up and down the block very quickly, just for like a test ride, making sure everything working correctly. And the X-Way is working fine. The stock pads is also usable. It's a little thin, but it's definitely very usable. And the stock knobby tire is pretty decent also. So I'm just charging it up right now. And now if you guys wonder why I have a blanket over the wheel, that's because the wheel itself refuses to charge if the battery is too cold. This is a new safety feature that Begode just added. So I'll check back with you guys in a few minutes. Alright guys, so just finished charging. I put my own like strap pads that I have laying around on, so that I can ride a little more harder. So before I set out earlier, I actually set the suspensions, from the softest to like in between, soft and hard, just to see how it goes. So like the softest is just way too soft, it's way too saggy, and medium setting like this is a little too stiff. So I'm gonna roll the wheel back. All right, let's go for a ride. We got a green light, so let's go. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm hearing beeps. 42, 43. Okay. Okay, let's slow down. Okay, I definitely heard a beep there. All right, so let me turn fuel weakening on now. Okay. Let's put it to 7. And then let me see. Okay, so I'm waiting for the light to turn green. My fuel weakening is at 7. Oh. Okay. That car gets on my way a little bit, so I got scared. All right, we gotta try again. 3, 2, 1. Brake, 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 brake. Fucking light turned red. Okay. Okay, let's pull it over. You know what? I'll take it. It's 49s, whatever. I'll take it. Alright, so that. But no beeps. I definitely did not hear any beeps. So, yeah, very impressive. Alright, so where it starts. I really like how the X-Way actually handles, to be honest, because you know, this is a true high torque wheel. The Bliss, you know, it have like a really good accelerations and it feels really smooth, but you know, it doesn't have the punch that this wheel have. Because oh my god, like the punch that this wheel have is just insane. Like, I lean in, I'm at 40. In terms of just handling, like you guys can see, you know, I'm just carving very casually, and I love it. Because like, I have a pretty good amount of clearance, and the wheel is like, the pedals are flat, so the wheel's very responsive, and I'm not uncomfortable by any means. All right, so let's go do some stairs now, I think. I forgot to say, but it's really cold out, guys. Currently the temperature is I think in the low 20s. So, you know, it's not good for the battery to be pushing this hard, but, well, the people deserve to know. So, shut off the lights. Don't want to bother people. I am a little annoyed by how they added back like the blinking light switch. You know, like on the Bliss, you don't have that. You just turn it on and off. So a little annoying that they added back. So let's do a small stair first. Very smooth. Okay, so let's do a baby stairs here, and then we'll move on to bigger stairs. All right, so small stairs. Yeah, it feels okay. You know, it doesn't feel like cushy or like spongy or anything. It just feels like I'm going down and the suspension is working, you know? But I can tell you one thing for sure, this suspension works much better than like the ET Max or like the Bliss. You know, just be able to adjust the suspensions from soft to hard and finding that your own sweet spot is definitely a big improvement from Begode side. So I'm just waiting for people to clear out before I go down the stairs. Alright, whatever, let's go. Yeah, very smooth. I don't feel like the links where the suspension is like very cushy and stuff. It's just, this suspension is a little stiffer, a little more rigid, but it gives like a very stable and solid feeling, you know, going down and up the curves and stuff. It just feels good all around. All right, so let me find some bigger stairs. Go, 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 go. Ooh, that feels good. Okay, so I do want to point out, I think I have a pretty good chance of, you know, getting hurt real bad if I fall down here. So let's hope the suspension works the way it should. And I think the wheel handles nicely enough that, you know, I don't have to worry about, you know, I don't have to worry about like the stairs. Okay, I'm actually I'm getting cold feet now. I'm a little scared. Anyway, we'll see. Okay, adjust the wheel, make it straight. Nice. Okay, I give the suspensions at least like an 8/10. Very responsive, very stable. Doesn't like over rebound or bottom too hard. Like, it's just perfect. This wheel is perfectly suspended. Oh, nice of that car to move. Okay, making sure everything's all right. Let's go. Nice. Yeah, this suspension just feels so good, man. Like, I love it. So yeah, I think I kind of like this wheel because you can see like there's not a lot of like, you know, frills on it. It's just a really solid wheel with a really solid light. And you know, that's it. That's all I care about. I don't care about LEDs. I don't care about like all these fancy features. I just want my wheels to ride nicely and be competent, you know, and that's what the X-Way is good at. Whew. That's nice. Wait for that car to just get out of my way. A little bit further. A little bit further. Good, let's go. So that's it, let's go home. I'll see you guys at home. All right, so let's talk about the wheel. As a whole, I am really impressed with Begode about the X-Way because not just the performance, but honestly, Begode really stepped up their game with, you know, the better packaging. Like, you know, they actually went out their way to get like a lighter weight and a smaller charger. And you know, the wheel is a lot more ride ready out of the box because you don't have to put Velcro on the wheel. You know, the pads is already pre-installed, and suspension is set to like what the average, you know, lightweight rider should have, which is like softest. You know, the only few things that I can nitpick about is that number one, it's kind of hard to get your fingers in here and try to like turn on the power buttons. You know, it's just the gap is very small. So with gloves on, I have a really hard time, you know, like putting these buttons on. The second thing is that, you know, the charge port and the USB ports, they're on the side of the handle like this. So if you have your pads like just a little bit higher and a little bit more forward, you know, it will block the, you know, like getting into these ports. I think the third thing you guys should know is that, you know, there's Velcro under the seat, but one side of the seat, like the Velcro's already came off. I only opened this trolley, I think like 3 times. Gotta use better Velcro on these, but it's not a big deal. So yeah, performance-wise, this wheel I feel like it is slower than the AT Max in terms of possible top speed, and it is slower also than the GT Pro Plus in possible top speed. But in exchange, you get such an explosive accelerations. Like you watch my footage. This is a true high torque wheel. It have a high torque motor. It is programmed like a high torque wheel with like explosive accelerations and just a lot of pull. You guys see me just pulling 0 to 40 very easily. And you know, I'm not like the hardest pushing person out there. So, you know, people who push the wheel harder can definitely like get 0 to 40 even faster than I am. Now, some of you might think that, oh, like the wheel beeping at 40 something is unacceptable, but you have fuel weakening. You know, if you turn on fuel weakening like I did, I set mine to 7 and I hit like almost 50 with no beeps. But yeah, in terms of like raw performance, this wheel gets a thumbs up for me. Now let's talk about suspensions. With the X-Way suspensions, I think comparing to like my Lynx, the comfort level between the two, you know, like the Lynx still win because it's just way more comfortable than the X-Way. But in terms of usability, well, this wheel I think is better. You see, because when I ride my links, the suspension likes to travel a lot, you know, and it gives up that cushy feeling. But because it's kind of like, it's just moving around a lot, it kind of messes up like my sense of like height, you know, basically like how tall I am on the wheel. With the X-Way, however, the suspension is like a lot more consistent. So when I go downstairs on the links, the suspension go like this, right? With the X-Way, it's like this. It's just a little bit, it's just moving like a little bit on the X-Way. And I feel like I'm in control way more because of that. Overall impressions of the X-Way is very good so far. I was a little taken aback at first because of how soon the wheel would beep. You know, like it would just start beeping at like 42, 43. But once I figure out, you know, like because it's a high torque wheel and that's just kind of how it behaves, you know, I set fuel weakening on and the beeps, I don't even hear the beeps anymore, you know. So, and also I really cannot wait to take this wheel off-roading. The stock Kenda knobby works very well on the streets, you know, very nice balance. I don't feel like the wheel dippy or anything like that. But you know, it is a little thin in terms of like width of the tire. So I think like on off-roading it will be a little bit different. But you know, I'll take it off-road first and then I'll see if I want to switch the tire up or not. All right, so that's it. If you guys have any questions, put them in the comments. As always, I'll be happy to answer them. And one last thing, if you guys want me to make like a comparison video between my X-Way and my links, feel free to let me know also. I don't really have plans to do anything like that in the moment, but I'm happy to work something out. You know, maybe I will be able to get a hand on a NOSFET Apex as well, and you know, we can do like a 3-wheel comparison. That would be really cool. But yeah, that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching, and stay warm, be safe, don't get into trouble like I do. All right, so see you guys later. Oh, my back.